I've already warmed up, so we should be good to start. Bro, what is my problem? Bro. Why can't I do this wave? Nice. There we go. First time doing that whole wave, by the way. Bird clock. Bro, this part is not hard. This part is so easy. Stop. This is like the easiest part of the level. Not even lying. What? What? What is... There we go. I don't have a start pause for this level yet. I should probably make one. Hey, Vegetable Soup, welcome to the stream. How you doing? If you didn't notice, I beat AETHER. Though you probably noticed. A bit stressed today. I'm sorry to hear that. Kind of me too. I just got I just got out of break and I'm back in school and it fucking sucks, but education is education. It's like, you know, it's the thing you're supposed to do before you do the thing, so whatever. I'm streaming late because I had a problem with my speakers and it took me a while to fix it. But I did fix it, luckily. If you like leave to go to school and stuff, then my suggestion, I've had that same problem. My suggestion is to make folders for each like class so you're like organized and stuff. And when you get home, make like a checklist. Like, if you get good at this, you can just make it a mental checklist. But until then, like, literally physically write down on paper all the shit you need to do. And as soon as you get home, like, literally, like, kick yourself if you don't, like, if you're not able to fill out the checklist. And, like, check off each one if, like, you do it. And, like, if you don't do it, like, mentally kick yourself and go all, like, shit, I need to do this. At least that's what worked for me. Because, like, I had that same problem, too. I had, like, loads of missing work and shit. So. That kind of shit is what sort of saved me. I'm doing pretty well right now. I don't know if that was helpful, but, like, you know, it's just what I do. You don't usually have stuff missing, you just put it off basically until the last possible moment and somehow manage to pull through and get a good grade, and it's really stressful. I mean, yeah, that's not exactly the same problem, but I think my advice still does stand. So you probably should take my advice. I mean, I'm not saying, like, you should or you shouldn't. I don't want to, like, because different things work for everyone and all that. But, like, if your problem is, like, you're procrastinating, like, I feel like the easiest way to fix procrastination is to just start stressing about it as soon as you get home. So you get everything done as soon as you get home and, like, get all of it, like, in succession. Like, at least that's what I do. And writing a list and filling that out makes it easier because it makes a physical, like, artifact. And you feel like shit if you don't do it. And you can, like, put your own due date on it. Like, it's due tomorrow or whatever. Or whatever the soonest it'll be where it solves that problem you have of, like, having to wait the whole time. So that when you like, actually do it late, you have, like, collateral, and it's like, oh, shit. I failed the thing I was supposed to do. And you don't want that. So mentally, your brain goes, oh, I want to be able to fill out my checklist for today. I don't want to, like, fall back into my old ways or whatever. If you want to, like, if you want to, like, set down that block in your mind that's bad, then I think a checklist is a good option. Not the only option, definitely not the best option. Possibly not a good option if, like, you know, it really doesn't end up working for you, but yeah, it's an option. It's something to try. Not to, like, I don't know, be a tutor or anything weird, but I mean, that's just my experience. This will be a really cool level to get far into. Good thing is you're through with it now. Nice to hear. I hope you're not as stressed as you were before. My work, all the work I need to do is done, so I'm free for the rest of the night. I'm not gonna tell you anyone my, like, online, like, my age or my grade level or whatever. All I'll say is I'm late enough into, like, school where you get, like, homework and shit, like, large amounts of homework, like, hours of homework every day. I'm at that point, so. So, tomorrow, I'll immediately have more work I need to do, but for the time being, I am technically free. Yeah. Like, I still remember all the times I've been in Aeon Air's chat and, like, little kids have, like, come in and been like, "Hi, Aeon Hair, I'm 8 years old," and they've said shit like that. And he's been like, and he's just been like, in, like, the most monotone, deep voice, like, "Don't reveal your age on the internet. Don't do that. It's overall stupid." And he, like, times the kids out every time. It's weird to witness. It's like, it's a repeating phenomena. So, I'm glad I understand basic internet safety. So I'm not getting banned from people's chats every 2 seconds. Yeah, like, I've seen, like, fucking 11-year-olds on YouTube have, like, shown their face, shown their entire extended family, exactly where they live, their phone number, their last name, like, their full name, their age, their grade level, where they go to school, their IRL friends, like, literally everything. And, like, those people, like, I don't know. They just, they have some shit to learn. Because once that shit's on the internet, you can never get it off. Like, that's... Yeah. It's a decision you can't undo. Anyway, so my address. But, like, there's a reason I never face revealed. And it's just that it's really a big deal with faces now. Because, like, it's just... I've heard horror stories about what happens when, like, people, like, as soon as they see YouTube and they start a channel, they just show their face. Like, I've seen horror stories about that stuff, like real fucking horror stories about, like, children who have, like, revealed their face on the internet and, like, disgusting people getting a hold of it and whatnot, and just chaos ensuing. Gets into some really wild shit like fucking human trafficking, so I'm not gonna get into that on this, like, Geometry Dash stream, but, like, I'm not saying, like, everyone who reveals their face is a trafficking victim, like, no, but, like, I'm saying there are risks, and in general, it's just a bad idea. Like, you avoid so much when you just keep your face to yourself at first. I might face reveal someday, I don't know. I say in my YouTube bio, no, I'm not doing a face reveal. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not, like, completely close to it. But if I do, it's going to be, like, in years from now. Like, not anytime soon. Yeah, with, like, deepfakes and shit. Like, using your face to, like, sell, I don't know, Diddy lotion or whatever. Okay, that was a bit of a goofy thing to say. Like, I've seen stuff about, like, people's faces used for, like, promotion of crypto scams. Like, if you're... This is less about, like, little kids, but, like, if you're, like, a content creator and you've shown your face, then, like, it's very easy for, like, weirdo companies to just, like, deepfake your face onto, like, an advertisement and pretend like you're promoting some weird pyramid scheme bullshit. Why can't I do this part right now? Trying to warm up my wrist. I thought I already warmed up, but I don't know. Apparently it's not working. Yeah, me too. ASMR drinking sound effects. Yeah, I think people aren't careful enough with, like, revealing information. Like, it's just, I wish, like, we had better ways of, like, informing people about this shit, because, like, the current, like, uh, shit they teach you in, like, second grade about, like, cyberbullying or whatever, it's just garbage. Like, the reason why kids actually end up doing that is because they don't teach you proper cybersecurity in, like, elementary school or middle school or even high school unless you take, like, some specific esoteric class that most people don't take. So, a lot of people just don't know enough about that shit automatically, apart from, like, that one fucking lesson they give you in second grade. That most people forget about. Like, people need to be, like, properly informed on this, not, like, fucking cyberbullying bullshit, but, like, actual common knowledge cybersecurity stuff, so that, like, you know, you think twice before, like, uploading everything about you to the internet. Yep. I just think there are a lot of ways the education system is currently flawed, and a lot of them are because of our current president, but some of them aren't. Some of them are just big issues with how America, like, you know, runs its education. Runs its schools. I think middle school just sucks. I think middle school should just be abolished. I think 8th grade should become high school and 7th grade should become elementary school. Middle school, no one has ever benefited from middle school at all in its current form. Yeah, I'm saying that. Like, the big Donnie Trumple, like, he introduced a lot of bullshit, don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of bullshit. But I do think it was already flawed. And I'm not gonna, like, go on a rant about it, because that's not, like, fun or interesting. But, you know, you get the idea. Bro, why can't I do that? I think it's also really annoying that they made college so expensive. Because, like, yeah, you learn a lot from high school. But, like, the shit that actually, like, the shit you actually need to become a functioning adult in society comes from college. And the fact that, like, 50% of, like, average American people can't afford to go to college is, like, really, really disgusting. And it's not their fault. It's just the disgustingness comes from the fact that universities eat up so much money. At least the good ones do. Yeah, it's just capitalism. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I fucking hate capitalism. Yeah, no way, dude. It's fucking insane. What if beans? That's an interesting question. I don't know. Logi Calfnaf, welcome to the stream. What if beans? What an interesting question. Do you mean just what if everything was beans? Like, because I feel like then, in that case, like, I feel like, I don't know, that might be, like, a little uncomfortable if I was, like, sitting on a bean chair, like a chair made of brown beans. Question is up to interpretation. I think that's fair. I think we're all beans in this game called life. I think we're all just humble brown beans in this game called life. It's going good. I've been learning Blade of Justice fairly fast. I just beat a new hardest, so yeah. I do enjoy Blade of Justicing it. You? To bean or not to bean? That is the question. There we go. Yeah, that's a bot. I believe. I've seen multiple of those. Oh, fuck. I've seen multiple of those. The first one I saw, I actually went like... I actually kind of believed it, which was really stupid on my part. It was a late stream and my brain was kind of fried. But I went like... I didn't actually go on the Discord. But I said, sorry, I don't know you. So I'm not gonna add your Discord because I don't know you. And I said it like I was speaking to a real person. Yeah, I think that might be like a weird streamer example of pig butchering, which is basically where like it might be AI pig butchering, which is where like scam places will lure you into a false sense of security by like becoming your friend or whatever. And yeah, eventually they become close enough that they convince you to invest in something. And you invest and they pull the cloth under you. I'm guessing these probably aren't that sophisticated, but they're probably just trying to, like, sell you, I don't know, vibrators or something. Oh, epic. What's it called? Do you think it'll be rate-worthy? Look, something on my screen. Bro, I need to learn this robot at some point. interaction chamber. And yes, if this doesn't get rated, you're crying in a corner for 5 hours. How close are you to being done with it? Bro, I'm trash. Click the button. Click the button. Thank you. Oh my god. Click the button, checkpoint. Okay, better. Bro. Oh my god. I just flew right up into there. Thank you. 25% isn't bad. How long is it? One minute 50 seconds. So like just a bit under XL range. Interesting. Well, you gotta be careful with, like, you know, really hard extreme demons, like creating those, because RobTop for whatever reason really hates rating like really hard levels, like, because there are way more unrated like list demons than there are like unrated not list demons, I guess. Actually, no, that's not true. That's entirely false. I'm saying there's a lot of unrated list demons, and I think the reason for that is just that RobTop doesn't like rating hard levels. Great example is Breakcore by Wooful GD, which is a really cool, fast-paced Breakcore level, and I wish it would get rated. You really wanted to beat Blade of Justice at some point? Me too. That's why I'm going for it. Oh, you can send the ID. I'll play it at the end of the stream as a cooldown. I give you permission to send the ID. And I'll just copy it so that at the end of the stream I'll play it, because why not? It's probably out of my skill range if it's top 50. This level is like top 700. So. Alright. Remind me at the end of stream if you're still here. 200. And includes the pre-drop and the last 20%. They're just on different start pause. Cool. And if for whatever reason I lose my checkpoints right now, I'll try it then. I just don't want to, like, you know, delete my checkpoints or whatever. Because, like, it's annoying to get back here and practice. And I'm too lazy to make a start position copy right now. You're not really too much into GD anymore, so you don't really care about beating it. Yeah, you just told me that you're, like, on and off playing Glide right now, and besides that, you pretty much quit. Man, I'm noticing that everyone's growing up while I am staying a toddler. Everyone's growing out of this game while I haven't yet. Throw. Oh, epic. Okay, my first extreme was Bloodbath. So, I'm gonna guess. I made it a guessing game when I revealed Bloodbath. So, honestly, I have a tiny little feeling that you might also be going for Bloodbath as your first. You know what? That's the only one I have to think about. So, you know what? This might sound a bit uninteresting. I just had a giant voice crack, by the way. Oh, harder than BB? Okay, never mind. Then... let me look at the riddle. It's probably not going to be something esoteric and weird like I usually go for. Blade of Justice is an exception, by the way. I usually beat levels no one has ever heard of. Bloodbath is like 700 or something. 750. Bloodbath. Here's Silentium Gradas. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's... yeah, it's like 750. 752. So it could be Gravity. It could be Gravity. It could be Ruler of Everything. Ruler of Everything is one a lot of people have been going for lately. Azurite is above Bloodbath now? Oh, wait, no, it's a different Azurite. I'm an idiot. It's a Night Circles. Azurite. I'm an idiot. I'm fucking stupid. It could be Water Demon. Water Demon's a funny one. But that you'd have to be kind of esoteric like me. Game Over is a popular one. I've beaten Astrophobia. I beat Astrophobia pretty recently. I guess it could also be Carcano. Harder than top 700. Oh. Could be Silentium Gradas. Can't be too far. I doubt it's Blade of Justice, because that's what I'm playing right now. It'd be funny if it is that. I'm not gonna go any higher than 650. 6054 is my current hardest, which is Aether, but I think it should be above that. I think Aether should be like around lower 600s territory. Could be Wacropolix if you're like fucking insane. I'm gonna guess it's harder than 650? Dude, this might take you a while. Project Girl Boss is one I've seen people go for recently. Infernal Abyss, Corn. Corn and Infernal Abyss are two popular ones. You could do Microsoft Drive-Thru. Wild Rose. Wait, Wild Rose. I know Wild Rose and everyone says it's really good, and I have actually seen some people go for it as like a first extreme. Got 82 to 100 and almost 66 to 100. 82 to 100. So close, easier than that. Miss You. Is it Miss You? My guess is Miss You. By Schmiggles. New record. There's no way it's not new record. Yeah, it's definitely new record. Everyone goes for new record. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. It's gotta be that. It's new record, yeah. Don't let it be Corn. Yeah, Corn's a goofy level. And after you beat new record, you're jumping even higher. Like, way higher. This shit might take you a while, man. I don't know. Bloodbath is leagues easier than that level. And it took me 1.5 fucking years. I mean, albeit that was because I got crazy mind blocked. And if that doesn't happen for you, I guess... But I don't know. I have a feeling this could take you a year, my guy. Hyperparacosm. I know where Hyperparacosm is. That's also pretty insane. It's a 300 spot jump. I'm going much slower. My next hardest is only like 100 spots above my current one. Maybe less. And I'm beating another level before that could be a new hardest, but also could not be. It's technically above my current one on the Riddle, but I think it's easier from what I've seen. I don't know for sure, though. Fucking Subsuming Vortex. Good luck with that. I mean, I want to beat Boobawamba someday. I don't know if I ever will. I want to beat Combustion one day. I want to beat fucking... What else? I want to beat fucking Thinking Space 2 someday. But... I mean, I don't know. 2 of those are top 10s. So maybe it's a little bit, just a little bit out of my skill range. I'm not gonna lie. I think Thinking Space... I definitely think Subsuming Vortex is more doable than those two, but... It's still a little bit wild. I'm not trying to, like, put down your dreams. So... Fuck off. You're just gonna enter your Zoink era trust. Good luck. Yeah, me neither. I think... I mean, Bloodbath's first extreme is a little bit of a jump. Just a little. So I've sort of made... I made small jumps in the past. But... I don't know. Huge ones I've never understood, because... I think people are free to do it. Like, I do understand the appeal, I will say. Like, admittedly, I do. Like, it's really motivating to know, even if it's small progress, you're progressing on something that you know is, like, insanely difficult. Like, that is a really liberating feeling. I understand why people do it. I'll just say that, like, progressing normally, even if it gets boring sometimes, I think can be much faster. If you're speedrunning it, I mean, maybe the better option is to go a bit slower, but I don't know. I'm not, like, a master at this shit. I've only been playing for 3 years. What do I know? 4 years, actually. But, yeah, I've been taking it super slow, and I haven't really gotten very far, so I might be a bad example of that. But, yeah. The appeal is you can brag more to friends. I will say that is an appeal to playing GD for, like, pretty much everyone. I'll also say that probably shouldn't be the main motivation for why you play the game. Because then, if all it takes is for, like, one of your friends to randomly just, like, you know, I guess be genetically better for no reason and, like, randomly just become better at the game than you. And then you lose all of that, because that sure as shit has happened to me. Because the reason you want to be better, the core of, like, being better than your friends is, like, competition, right? And all competition is destroyed by, like, you know, people who are just naturally really good at the game. Jumping and beating an easier level than jumping again. Oh, you mean, like, that guy... who jumped, I think, from ACU to Slaughterhouse and then just beat a bunch of easy extremes. So you're gonna, like, beat that like, much harder level, and then you're just gonna do a bunch of easier stuff and then try jumping again. You're doing one easy level in between each jump. I would recommend maybe doing a few more than one easy level. Because, like, if you like, do new record, then just, like, beating Allegiance after is probably not going to do very much. So I would recommend... I'd recommend probably trying to, you know, balance it out as much as you can. Heaven Door. That is not an extreme demon. Oh, this level is top one.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I've heard people don't like Allegiance. I think I would probably enjoy it. It seems like my sort of gameplay style, but I fucking hate the song, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I Got No Time is, like, one of the most fucking annoying songs of all time. Heaven's Door. 785.
Alright, so Zimbabwe.
Yes. 785. Okay, and then Cluttered Confusion is a level I think is comparable. 812. So it's harder than Cluttered Confusion. And easier than Bloodbath? Yes, like 30 spots below Bloodbath. It's like medium tier, non-list worthy. It was mid for a bit and then just got really inconsistent at some point and then you just dropped it. Fair. I'm not gonna keep grinding this run for too much longer. I've gotten it like 5 times. I don't know why I can't get it now, but I'll stop in a few minutes because I'm clearly not getting anywhere here. Like, stop going from here, not stop streaming. Oh my god, bro. You don't really think it was the fault of the level? You were just having a bad experience? I've definitely had that. Not every time. Sorry, what? I don't know why I just said not every time. But, you know, there have been times where I've, like, genuinely absolutely hated a level. Like, Acropolis, fucking despised that level. This is a really old example, but Chaos Airflow. When I beat that, I despised that level. That was like 3 years ago, though. Absolutely despised that. What else? I'm trying to think of... I know it exists. Oh, yeah. Here's a good example. Fucking... Arcane Ascent. I don't know what I put for my enjoyment. Because, like, around the beginning, I genuinely really did like it. And I think it is a really fun level. I enjoyed playing it. It's just I got horribly fucking unlucky with it. Because the ending is really buggy. And yes, that is technically a fault of the level. But it shouldn't have played that big of a role. Because it was like a minor bug. The main thing is I would get confused by the bug because I'm a fucking idiot, and I would choke there every time. And I died to the ending like 6 times. Fucking sucked. Now that you think of it, you really hated Supersonic? Let me guess, it was because of like the shitty duel at the end that doesn't work half of the time. I haven't been in Supersonic, but even I know about that. The only Sonic level I've been in is Ultrasonic. Bro. Okay, one more attempt past this UFO, and then I'm moving back. Oh, that's my bird clock. It's officially 10 o'clock, fellas. What am I fucking doing? I already read that. Yeah, the fuck ass duel. Autumn. Yeah, Autumn did do that, but I unbanned your message. I can read it. I just tell it for review, and I hit allow. But yes, it is the definition of a fuck ass duel. Like, the fuck ass duel before all other fuck ass duels. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna get one more run to the swing copter, because I feel really close. I'm actually gonna get a run past the swing copter, because I feel really close to getting past it. And I'm just not, for whatever reason. And next time I die there, I'm gonna practice it, too. That's a fuck-ass death. Alright, let's try to get this to 100. Fuck, bro. Come on. What? If you ever do get back into GD, you'll probably go for BOJ. Yeah, I think it's a really good Bloodbath alternative. Because it's only it is actually quite a bit harder. Like, cause like it's harder than a lot of stuff that's already quite a bit harder than Bloodbath. So yeah, it's definitely quite a bit harder. But like, I think it's still a good alternative to Bloodbath if you're like already in the range where you could probably easily beat Bloodbath as a new hardest. Like, where Bloodbath would be the logical next step, I don't think it's, like, a reach or a stretch to go for Blade of Justice. So I think where you're at, Vegetable Soup, I think Bloodbath, yeah, Bloodbath is, like... Or, sorry, Blade of Justice is, like, a good Bloodbath alternative. And I think... Yeah, I think you might enjoy it. It's a fun level. I'm really enjoying it. You were kind of doing Prismatic Haze as your Bloodbath alternative. I saw you got, like, 80. I think you have, like, a habit of getting, like, really, really good progress on something and then dropping it. Too late. It really sucks. You've really only done that with Supersonic Allegiance and Prismatic Haze? I mean, that's 3 levels. 3 is not 0. Just 1 level like that for me might fucking kill my GD motivation. I don't know, I've never been able to stand doing that. I got 75 on Bloodbath and got demotivated with it for like a year. Or not a year, but like 6 months. My total playtime was 1.5 years, so yeah, like 6 months. I was demotivated, like not playing the level at all. Because I couldn't get anywhere. And for those 6 months I had 75. And just that 1 level where I had 75 and I hadn't beaten it yet. Like, it just fucking lagged on my, like, conscience. Like, I just couldn't get over it. I don't know how people are able to, like, get over that shit. And just let it go. And be like, okay, I got 80 on this level. Never gonna beat it. Like, that is a skill I don't have. Prismatic Haze isn't a permanent drop. Oh, I thought it was. Wait, I thought you... But I... Oh, you're saying, like, if... Like, in the case you return to GD... Then you would return to all of these. I get it. And unless you, like, really, really hate Supersonic. Like, it's an insane demon. I think it's very much below your level now. It's like an easy insane demon. Even if the duel is some fuck-ass shit. I think if you devoted, like, a week to it, you could probably beat it. I don't know if you want to devote a week to that level, though. You want to come back to GD someday, but your motivation to return is down the drain. I totally fucking get that. I've had that happen to me countless times. Of, like, having the incessant urge to, like, beat shit, but, like, not having the actual drive to play the game. Like, there are two things you need when it comes to GD. GD is all mind games. There are two things you need. You need, like, the passion. Passion's a dumb word. You need, like, the emotional strength, which is, like, do I still want to do this? Do I still want to beat this level? Like, do I still want to play GD? And then there's the physical aspect of, like, am I actually going to bring myself to do this for, like, to commit to doing this, like, 3 hours every day when I'm not sure I enjoy it here. I'm going to open a window. It's getting fucking hot in here. Yeah, you think you might get back to streaming later, at least definitely during the summer? Yeah, I think summer, I don't have much planned this summer, so it's a great, besides a quick vacation I have right at the beginning of it, like a week-long vacation, rest of the summer after that, I have completely free. So yeah, I'm probably gonna grind some GD during that time. Last summer was my comeback arc for GD, and I'm still really proud of it. I kind of proved all of my prior, like, you know, self-deprecating, sadness wrong. And I'm still proud of that. I stream mostly GD, but also some Google Snake stuff. You're one of the plop, 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 plop. One of those people. Here, wait. I the sound effect. Hold on. That. You're one of those people. That was a stupid joke. You actually just want to relax and enjoy life this summer? I would do that. Problem is, I've done that for, like, every summer up until now. And, like, I've noticed that just kind of sucks for me. Because instead of relaxing and enjoying life, I just end up, like, doom scrolling all summer. Like, just spending every day, all day, just fucking, like, melting my brain. Doing nothing. That was my summer 2024, and I fucking hated it. So I don't know how to, like, chill out. I've never known how to do that. A few years back, you and a few friends started the GSCL, or the Google Snake Challenge list. Oh, neat. Been a funny way to competitively play Snake. You Geometry Dashified it. You definitely Geometry Dashified it with that one. Like, having lists. Like, I feel like that was an originally Geometry Dash thing. Like, of course you have shit with, like, OSU. With, like, the lists of, like, hardest OSU maps or whatever. And, like, old Mario Maker shit. But I feel like the game to, like, really popularize list rankings and make them a vital part of determining difficulty is Geometry Dash. And that's just because the difficulty system, the core difficulty system on its own is so weak. Like, you don't really actually get much information at all. Because, like, obviously everyone said this a million times. Aku's an extreme demon. You know what else is an extreme demon? Thinking Space fucking 2. Yeah. So, since Geometry Dash's rankings are so bad, everyone has to rely on lists. And I feel like due to that, Geometry Dash has really popularized, like, ranking levels with lists. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't feel like it was, like, as, like, polished and thought out until Geometry Dash took a hold. Again, just want to hang out with friends and stuff. I don't want to be like all poor me or anything, but usually over summer, like since everyone else is out doing fun stuff and I'm just kind of cooped up in my room, I don't know. I don't usually have friends to do fun stuff with, so yeah. Not to, as I said, not to like do a fucking pity party. Like, oh, poor me, I have no friends. Because I do have friends. I don't have a ton, but I do have them. Like, it's not a thing I'm missing. One of your top snake challenges is Black Blizzard. That is a goated name. You don't want to know why? Because it's a GD reference, and that is the only reason why it's goated. Because Geometry Dash is goated. Come on. Fuck. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna, fuck it. I'm gonna try playing from here. Because I can do all this gameplay. Just not super duper consistent with it. You just have a small friend group and you're not really sure how available they'll be, but hopefully you can actually talk to them. Yeah, I hope so too. I wish you luck on that. Unfortunately, we're not very close to summer right now. Well, we're a little close. We just have to wait another month. Technically, I think we'll actually be in the summer, the season, sooner than that. But, like, the actual, like, break that's supposed to come with it. Like, the 2 months you get off, like, I don't know. When that's probably gonna take a little bit to get here. It does. You know what I really wish? I wish we had, like, a school year and then, like, a year of no school. Like, obviously that's asking way too much. But, like, wouldn't that be so fucking awesome if you got a year-long break after every school year? Like, wouldn't that just make life so much better? And, like, you get out of school and you're fucking 25. Okay, maybe that's not good. It's a ratio of a school semester per year. So you're probably there for like twice as fucking long. No, wait, you'd probably be getting out when you're like 32 in that situation. Because you get out of school when you're 18. And 18 times 2 is 36. So, yeah, it probably would be a long-ass while. And then fucking college. Oh my god, college. You'd be fucking graduating by the time you're like 55. Yeah, probably not a good idea. I don't know. 2 months feels a little unfair. Because that's not even a full season. A season is 3 months. But I don't know. It always feels like a really long time. The reason why days feel so much shorter when you're in school is because, like, school takes them up and they're so sectioned. But if you do nothing every day, a month starts to feel like 4 months. I know this because, like, break felt like a month. Like, I've noticed that weeks where I have school fly the fuck by. Like, even though I hate them and I dread them and I don't enjoy them and the whole thing is that, like, time flies when you're having fun. Like, they still go by really fast. And I think that's just because they're sectioned out and it's, like, easier for my mind to process. Nice. Okay, kind of a bit of pressure. Let's go. Focus. No, bro, what a fumble. 3281. That is not bad. New phrase, time flies when you're having fun, but it also flies when you're suffering under specific circumstances. That is funny. I know saying that is funny without laughing usually means it's not funny, but genuinely it is funny. Yeah, I'm gonna try from even earlier. Let's try from here. Okay, enough of this bullshit. That is funny. Why, yes, that is funny. Like, imagine, like, whenever, like, there's funny scenes at a movie or whatever. Like, instead of people, like, laughing, like in sitcoms, instead of, like, laugh tracks, like when someone goes, "Darlie, I forgot the beer," and then they go, "Ah!" Like, imagine if that was replaced with a bunch of, like, grown-ass 50-year-old men singing, like, in the most stoic voice possible. That is funny. That would be funny. Like, yes, that is indeed funny. You are allowed to laugh now. Ah, yes, how humorous. I hit one of those orbs in the duel really late. I'm surprised I survived. Ah, yes. How pleasant of a humorous joke that was. How modest and majestic that, formally humorous act of wit was. I'm trying to say this in the most posh way possible. Hear that fucking train? I hear the fucking train. Thomas the Tank Engine is in my neighborhood. You did not hear the fucking train? No! Thomas the Tank, fuck. Thomas the Tank Engine's, magical story of wisdom and love can't reach your unholy ears because it couldn't pass the distance through my microphone. You will never live to see the day where you hear the beautiful voice of Thomas the Tank Engine. How will you survive? Ah, yes, how you spelled exquisite wrong. Ah, yes, how exquisite that joke made my rims tingle. Herbal. gonna do the corniest laugh of all time. Okay, come on. Can I get a good run? Please, dude. Saying please might have just worked. Oh, that was so avoidable. Whatever. I guess saying please didn't work. I'm never saying please again. Cease and fuck you. Cease seems a little out of place there. Like you go, cease, fuck you. Like, I don't know. That's like saying halt where you stand. Go fuck yourself. I thought I died, dude. I came like so close to that saw. I was like certain I was dead. Halt where you stand. Go fuck yourself. Like making you like stop. Like stop, and then just making you stop just to like insult you. Like, I don't know, something so like not social about that. It's like the uncanny valley. It sounds like something pretending to like speak like a human. I don't know. Like, it's just two phrases that don't match up with each other at all. Oh, I'm so close. I'm just being stupid. And fumbling at the end like an idiot. Every death at the end has been a fumble. How the hell did I survive that? Bro, I clicked. What? Oh. Another fumble. Do you know why I pulled you over? No, officer. Fuck you. Gets back in car. Another AI generated interaction right there. So it feels like the kind of shit an NPC would say, and like, like I don't know. That feels like a GTA 5 sort of like NPC conversation. Like, do you know why I pulled you over? And like you have multiple options on what to say, and one of them is no, officer, and he just responds with fuck you. And he gets in his car and he drives off. Like, that feels like a genuine GTA 5 interaction. It just makes no fucking sense at all. I should not have done the 3 clicks at the end. Hello, fellow humans. Mark Zuckerberg was saying. That wouldn't be because I'm like not human, of course. I am very human. I am human. Just remember that I am human. Mark Zuckerberg, the definitely not human. The lizard man. Train's going again. Oh my god, voice crack. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bro, what was that? Excuse. Oh my god. Yeah, no, my voice really is fucking dead right now. I'm not like sick or anything. I don't know what is going on. Boom, dong, 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 wow, wow, wow. Mark Zuckerberg is like evil Santa when you learn that he's real. You want to go back to believing that he's not. Mark Zuckerberg, technically he's real, but he is not fucking human. That thing is like a lizard alien cyborg from planet Neutron. Like, crash landed into a crater 12,000 years ago and hid until like 1990, where it mimicked, or whenever Mark Zuckerberg was born. I don't know when he was born, but like mimicked a fetus, and then mimicked the stages of human growth, and then eventually became the CEO of Facebook. That's the backstory of Mark Zuckerberg for you. The Zuckman. The Zuckman. I just remembered a really awful image that I will never ever show you on stream. Oh my god, please, bro. Wait, no, I said I'd never say please again. Fuck you. Come on. Bro, I clicked. just drank some water and I bumped it. No, bro. I need to remember that I don't have to hit that super early. I could just hit it like where you normally hit it. Come on. 38 to 100, please. I know I wouldn't beg it anymore, but please. Please, Speed, I need this. Oh, damn it. What? I like barely clipped that Sobly. Welcome back, vegetable soup. Yeah, if I haven't said it already, my goal for today is 38 to 100. I think it's doable. In fact, I think I should have gotten it multiple times already. But, yeah. Here we are. Blade of Justice. Today I have 38 to 92. In total I have 38 to 95. I got that, like, I think yesterday. It's a little weird to think this and Geometrical Dominator came from the same update. But then again, it's also strange to think that Finger Dash and fucking Edge of Destiny came from the same update too. So, I don't know. Maybe it runs in the family of this level. You're gonna say that you're probably gonna get into back into GD in summer, but you're gonna have to see if anything releases then that you're just gonna be hyper fixated on for a bit. Yeah, I had in my quitting GD phase, and my GD burnout phase is what I usually call it. In my GD burnout phase, I went through many different hyper fixations, for sure. I got back into Transformers at one point. I played a lot of Hitman, World of Assassination. I did a few Granny speedruns, but they're very old and very bad. My newer ones are much better. There were some other big ones. The biggest one was actually Minecraft. I put a good, like, 500 hours into that game over the time I wasn't into GD. And got full netherite and started on a mega base. It's pretty cool. Whenever GD's not there, I always need something to fill in the blank, you know? And since I'm not really attached to any other game exactly like I am to Geometry Dash, oftentimes it fluctuates. Oh, another big one, as I was getting back into the game, like, around the time I beat Chimera, I really got into the Doom franchise, and I'm still into that franchise. I also really got into video game collecting, which I'm also still into, and CD collecting as well. But those are still ongoing hobbies. Those are still things I actively do. You were gonna say that you'll probably... Oh, I already read that. Minecraft for you probably play it once a year for like half an hour. I've had situational games like that. I know I have an example. Hold on. Usually the games I just wanted to get into because they're sophisticated, not actually because I enjoyed them. Oh yeah, Planet Coaster. Because this was a long-ass time ago. This was like when I started my channel. That was back when I played Roblox. Like, this was 2021 we're talking about. Like, the first initial, like, dawn of my channel. The dawn of creation of my channel. So, like, 2021. That year, I was still really into, like, Roblox and games like that. Which are long gone now for me, but back then I used to really be into it. And it was around that time that I really got into this specific game called Theme Park Tycoon 2. And I eventually realized that it kind of sucked. So I wanted to take my creative energy from that game and put it in a more sophisticated game like Planet Coaster. And I just couldn't. I don't know why. I couldn't transition. But, yeah. I just wanted to do that game because it was a more sophisticated, more polished version of Theme Park Tycoon 2. I bought it on Steam. It wasn't even on sale. It was a pretty hefty price. And I barely ever played it. And I would try to come back to it once a year. And I just never really got into it, unfortunately. You see, the game that has been your main replacement for GD is Celeste because you have 600 hours on it. Yeah, you told me about that game. Sorry, I know about that game. You told me you played that game. As I've said, I haven't directly played it very much, but I know about it. I know of it. I've heard it's very, very good. I know many other people who've gotten into it. Here, wait. I'm gonna check how many hours I have on GD. As we know, Steam counts aren't accurate, blah, 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 but 4,052.4 hours total. Congratulations to me. That is fucking abysmal. I should touch grass. It is 11 o'clock. I'm probably going to end soon, but I really want to get this run. Bird clock attempt. Nope. I've learned that the bird clock attempts usually are not very goated. Probably because the bird clock is a distraction. I want to at least get to 1,000 attempts. I'm kind of disappointed that I'm probably not going to achieve my goal today, but whatever. I kind of achieved nothing with this level today. I kind of just had some stupid conversations with people in chat. I got no new runs. Bro, what am I doing? Bro. You've just been playing a random gauntlet? Do you mean the actual random gauntlet? Or just a random gauntlet? You've heard that... You've heard tales that the bird clock makes bird sounds every hour. How many fucking times have I said that now? I don't know why I feel like I have to excuse the bird clock every time it does that. I used to do it because, like, you know, if it gets in the video, then new people will want a explanation, which is valid. But then I just started doing it out of habit, like just saying it. Not the random gauntlet? Okay, so literally just a random gauntlet. I swear, there's gonna be, like, a fucking gauntlet for every word in the fucking English dictionary at some point. Rob is just spamming them. Because they're, like, easy to make. I mean, I'm not complaining. Gauntlets are cool, but... it's clear that they are not a difficult thing for Rob to produce. They should make a stupid gauntlet with fucking Thinking Space 2, Acheron, Tidal Wave, like all the levels pretty much everyone's never gonna beat. Mitochondria gauntlet. Is that a real thing? I don't think it is, but that'd be really funny if it was. Oh yeah, no, of course it's not a real thing. Fucking mitochondria. Fucking mitochondria. My brain had to, like, register that shit. It's the powerhouse of the cell. Periwinkle gauntlet. Breaking Bad gauntlet when? Nah, bro, that should be called the Drug Lord gauntlet or something. The Meth Head gauntlet. Okay. I'm gonna get one more attempt to do a UFO and then I'm gonna call it. What a fumble! Yeah, no, I do remember. I'm gonna do it. Okay, last attempt. What? I've never done that before. God, that fucking sucks. Shitty ass last death. Yeah, every death there has been a fumble, because that part is not hard. Alright. Maybe I should have practiced the end more, but yeah, in terms of actual gameplay, today's session was a complete another fuck up. But hey, I had really fun conversations with people, so I consider this stream a win. It was really fun. So yeah, the ID is, what is it? This. I'm just gonna copy paste it. Boom. A level IDK. Yep, it's the same username. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is looking like top 50. Okay, you mind if I no-clip it? Because I don't want to have to do a giant practice run. I kind of want to get off soon. So I'm gonna like do a no-clip practice run. The potato chip gauntlet. That might be fire. It's only like 25%. Alright. Oh, is that it? McDonald's menu gauntlet. They should have the Big Mac gauntlet. Is that it? Oh, start pause. Yeah, I'm kind of just clicking randomly, I'm not gonna lie. Bro. Okay. No, I don't know. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, if you want some, like, constructive feedback, it looks cool. I think the sync is really nice. I like the colors. If you want, like, criticism, I would say maybe, like, really make sure it's polished, because, you know, the rate standards are, like, super duper high, especially with harder stuff. So, I wouldn't recommend keeping these parts exactly as they are. I think some of the colors are a little too light, so maybe darken it up a little. Maybe add a little bit more polish, but you're really close. I think this looks really close to, like, perfect. Yeah, and I think you just keep working on it, really commit. I think you can, yeah, I think you can make a really good top 50. Gameplay seems good. It's just I don't actually know, since I'm not good enough to play it. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. We're gonna raid someone. Everyone, please stay. Since I stayed to play your level, please, everyone, stay for the raid. Let's find someone. Browse. Where's Geometry Dash? Geometry Dash. Alright, scroll down. Verifying sneeze. Yeah, I'll desktop capture. Uh. Yeah, just stay for like the actual thing of like rating the people. This guy's grinding Zodiac with 2 viewers. I think he's the one.
There's nothing like landing one of the hottest tables around at one of 10,000 Resi restaurants and getting up to $400 back annually.
Getting ads. Give it a second.
There's nothing like
Oh, this guy has a lot of followers. Maybe not. Please be patient, my bad. A bloodbath. 38 followers. This is into English? This guy's Spanish. I feel like that would be a language barrier. Please, people, say don't leave. I want to raid someone, and there's no point in doing it when hey, there's me. Here we go. Jump from Future Funk to Zodiac 17. Oh, this person is... Yeah, this person is also not English. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'll do the Cameron guy. Alright. We're rating Cameron.
Thanks for the raid, Red Rampage. How was your stream, man?